TQCQ, Kilo 4 Sierra Delta Victor, Kilo 4, Sheriff's Deputy, Vance County, QRZ. Welcome to QSO. What a cop. Hey there, it's me, K4SD V, Tony. Alright, I'm gonna do this one real quick. Nothing wrong with butt connectors, but I don't like them. They can cause problems. If they're not connected right, they can sometimes cause an issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to knock this out real quick. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Zoom out. Get this kind of in the frame, and we're gonna fix this. Number one, we're gonna even them up. So we're gonna come here, even, take our flush cutters, and do just that flush cut. Cut there and there. All right, so yeah, that's flush. Okay, so now we're going to trim a little bit. There's a couple of ways to do that. You can use one of these tools, which just it's got a blade on this side. Go take an area, go around, and we just circle. And works better on like RG8X cable. That's where it's for. But what I just want to do is I just want to get rid of this outside shield and take our flush cutters, flush cut, pull that up. That area insulation, actually, we're going to go a little bit more. Let's get even first. Now, let's cut. All that hairy insulation, I'm going to put it in the trash. Flush cutters aren't really meant to do this. A pair of scissors would be nice, but just pull it, yank it out. Expose our positive and our negative. Now we're going to get away from the flush cutter. Pull out this little handy tool, and I'm just going to make a mark, zip up. And we'll do it again. Go in between the wires, zip up. And then, oh man, we are having a nightmare almost. That's okay, because we can also do it like this. Expose what we want. Close that, it's sharp. Fourth. I just want everything to look nice, neat, and clean. And take my flush cutters, come in, cut the insulation, peel everything around, push that back, okay. I've got our positive, and since it's already cut, see that? It's already cut. I'm just going to roll. Just twist. And pull, get my thumbnail in there, pull. Exposing the wire. But, in doing, we still got that fuzzy stuff there. Exposing the wire. We still have some shield there, which is good. We'll come over here, we'll get this wire by hand. We'll put that down there. So we get our positive and our negative separated. We're gonna twist. I'm just gonna burn what I don't need out of my way. Okay, so now we come here. Which is the positive, which is the negative? We'll figure that out later. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna strip this real quick. Get these back out of the way. Twist, twist. Make it pretty. If we look at this, it looks black, but it's not completely black. There is a dot pattern in there and then a solid. Our dot pattern is going to be our positive. What we're going to do to confirm that, we're going to break out the meter. We're going to set it to ohm out, give us a tone. That way when we have continuity, and we'll confirm this. Positive, positive, negative, negative. Actually, I should have did positive, positive. Nope, negative. Come over here. Positive. Come over here. Our negative. Okay. Confirm that. So I know that the white line is going to be positive. Get this junk out of our way. And so on this black, look for, get that in the camera. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's, looks like a set of dashes. That's going to be our positive. Before we do that, we're going to snip off some heat shrink by halfway. Heat shrink, and then our big heat shrink. We'll put everything together. Nice and straight. Slide that there. Spread everything apart. Remember, our black is our negative, our white is our positive. Those fibers we're not worried about. We're going to get those out of our way in a minute. Our positive. We're going to hook. Ooh, no, before we do that, getting ahead of ourselves. Some heat shrink. Some heat shrink. This is maritime heat shrink, which means it has a glue. So it will keep moisture out of where we don't want it. Those fibers out of the way. Everything lined up. Just a little bit of twist action there. And a little bit of twist on the back end. The fibers that are in the way will get out of our way in a second. We got iron at about 775 degrees. A little bit of solder. This isn't going to take me very long. It's actually going to be really quick. Let me put my eyes on. Hold on. Get under my magnification so I can see what I'm doing here. And we're just going to touch this up. Ever so slightly. We're going to burn those fibers back, get them out of our way. And we're going to pull our heat shrink, get everything soldered in, make that a little bit prettier. I like pretty, especially when it's my work. I like to slack on nothing. I want it to be right. Okay. Alright, we're there. We're done. Pull our shrink down. Over what we were doing. Pull it taut. Taut means tight. And I'm not even going to break out the heat gun for this. I'm just going to use a lighter, but I'm going to make sure I get that positive wire out of the way. And you'll actually see glue come out of the end of this when you do it. Glue. There. Put up right there. So that's done. That will keep moisture out. So we're making a waterproof connection. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the same thing on this side. Just going to roll them together. Doesn't have to be really beautiful. Just want to make it pretty. Come back here. Another 775 degrees, but this time we're going to get it from the other side. Now what I did was I took my iron and I burnt those fibers out of the way. That way they can't impede what we're going to do. Okay, alright, we're done. Put the solder up. That solder has a little bit of flux in it, which makes it fantastic. We're already cool to the touch. We're going to come back down with this piece of heat shrink. Get it where we want it, where we need it. Pull it taut, which remember means tight. Make sure that there's nothing, no wire exposed at all. we yank on this thing all day, man. It's solid. It's not gonna pull apart. And we'll come in, and I'm just gonna take a lighter. Now, typically I would use a heat gun, but using a lighter just fine. Just put some heat on it. Get it to shrink until I see glue roll out of the ends of it, and that's just perfect. And since I got glue rolling out, get those sections together, and next section of heat shrink. Shrink everything in. That's it. That's about as mathematic and scientific as that gets. All right. Flip on my power supply over here. Got 12 volts. Go ahead, we'll plug this in. And hold on a second. I do have an old flashlight, so this particular flashlight needs a battery, but as you see, works just fine. Nothing in the wiring. It's bulletproof. It's solid. This is Tony, K4SDV, Kilo 4 Sierra Delta Victor, Kilo 4 Sheriff's Deputy, Vance County, with a V. Peace.